Wars.
The next thing we want to talk about is Guardians of the Galaxy, that trailer. I saw that, and what I saw is the fact that they're introducing people I've never seen.
High Evolutionary?
Hold up. Who was the dude that was fighting? I can't remember his... Huh?
The black guy?
No, it was the white guy.
Adam Warlock?
Adam Warlock. I think
gold?
The gold dude. Yeah, the gold dude.
Adam Warlock.
I have no clue who he is. So give me a play-by-play.
Hugely important to the MCU. Now, you would have thought that, when they did Infinity Gauntlet, him and Thanos, he is like the arch nemesis to Thanos. He Adam Warlock first name is him, and he was created. And the being that they have the High Evolutionary in the trailer, which is the black guy, and he has his skin pulled across his face. If you saw the trailer, it's like how they doing the High Evolutionary is dope, because they're giving you the story of Rocket Raccoon, and he wants to go back to his homeworld because he wants to stop him. And what he does is he takes animals, and what they say is they modify them. But what he says is he hates what he sees, so he tries to change it, and that's Rocket's viewpoint on him. So you see Rocket's girlfriend there, because he goes back and she's a sea otter, and she has a robotic arm, and you see that, and you're going to see a lot of man beasts that he makes. The High Evolutionary does, but the High Evolutionary is supposed to take Adam Warlock and turn him into Adam Warlock, turn him from him into Adam Warlock, where he's a sentient being. So that gem that he has on his head is supposed to be a soul crystal.
I don't think it was that dude. I remember Thanos' brother is an Eternal, correct? Yes. That's not this dude.
Well, Thanos, no, that's not Star Fox.
Okay. Because I don't know these these random characters. I just don't.
No, it's fine. This is perfect, because you're going to get introduced to a whole bunch of different characters, and this is what I like about James Gunn. James Gunn takes a lot of unknown characters and he makes you know them and make you fall in love with them, but also takes well-known characters like the Collector and the Grandmaster and characters like that, and have you understand more about them. So you're going to learn more about Adam Warlock. What I liked in the trailer, and they showed Peter Quill and what was Thanos' daughter, the robot one. She was holding Nebula, was holding him, and his body was draped in her arms. I think that is a fake out. I think it's not a real scene, and I think they have somebody else that they're carrying there, and it could be Drax. I think it could be Drax, or it could be it might be Drax. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The real elephant in the room is, why is Dave Bautista looking like he eating cheeseburgers at a rate that is going out of style? I mean, I'm not.
Isn't he done with his contract? Hasn't he pretty much been very vocal that he's done?
Because
it's highly rumored. Oh, Tyler said he does have it on there, so I'll be able to watch it next week.
Oh, thanks, Tyler. What's up?
I'm curious to see if someone really does die. Do you think someone's going to die in this movie?
Yes.
Or do you think multiple people are going to die in this movie?
We got 56 people. We only got 31 likes. Please, let's fix that up. Oh, hold on. Boston Ray, what's going on with the $5 super chat? Adam is incredibly strong and very important to the MCU. Both Guardians and Flash look fantastic. That is true. He is hugely important to anything that's space worthy. So when you get the Silver Surfer and you get Galactus coming in and all that stuff, he's definitely necessary to start furthering those conversations, because when you do get a chance to break the multiverse, and we're going to get that in Ant-Man this week, and Mr. Attic and I will be talking about that next week.
Yeah, so most likely, because what I want to do with the spoiler cast is, unless there's something seriously going down, right, I want to dedicate that whole show to that spoiler cast. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And like, you know how the thumbnail has 3 different pictures?
Just one
I
picture
want that to be I want that to be 3 different pictures of that movie.
of the same movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm down with you. Yeah, so I think we're going to see the rebirth of Thanos. I think this is where Adam Warlock plays a huge part. So Guardians of the Galaxy sets up Adam Warlock and his gathering his strength. And if anybody played the video game, which is a great video game, I suggest y'all do so you can get more versed in Adam Warlock.
I'm gonna have to play it. Kid Smooth bought it and I never even booted it up.
You definitely should. It's a damn good game. But then also, Kang is going to have a face-off with Thanos at some point in time in this movie.
In this movie?
I believe so.
You think Thanos is going to be in this movie in some way, shape, or form?
They're going to go into the timeline. They're going into the multiverse. So there's multiple timelines, and yes, I believe so. I mean, that's my prediction for it. That's the way that you bring Thanos back, and you have to pit Thanos versus Adam Warlock. And if Adam Warlock happens to have a soul gem on his head, then he's going to want to get that soul gem off of Adam Warlock's head.
That'd be interesting. Mm-hmm. Do you think they bring Thanos back in the Ant-Man movie?
Yes.
And you think that will carry over to the Guardians?
I think they bring him back in the Ant-Man movie, and in Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think they touch on it. I think it's something a little bit down the line that you probably get in Kang Wars and something.
Do you think that they'll bring him back in a big way, or the Ant-Man, or it'll be like an after credit scene?
No, I think it's going to be a main scene in the movie.
Oh man, see, it's going to be interesting. I think Friday's when the movie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll next week will be a spoiler cast on Ant-Man. Going to be interesting. I'm very curious to see on that. So, people in the chat, go watch it this weekend, man. If you want to be there live when we talk about it, man, go watch it this weekend. We're going to get right into it. What I like about what I see on Guardians of the Galaxy is just, I like that they never lost the tone of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
It feels exactly how it felt from the first one. Some could be good, some could be bad. I don't know, some people like evolution. I don't think there's not evolution in this, but the tone never changes. You could still evolve characters without evolving what the tone of the movie was always about.
I mean, like Thor, how Thor changed from exactly...
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like, Thor kind of started as a dark movie. And then they just got lighter and lighter and lighter, and now he's like it's so bad that the main character of Thor, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth. He's like, he don't even want to play Thor anymore unless he has more creative control over Thor.
Yeah, because he didn't like the backlash that he got over the last movie. But that's Taika Waititi, and he didn't have anything to do with the other two films that was in there. I think The Dark World was the one that I felt was deplorable. And then I like Taika Waititi's take on it, Thor Ragnarok, and then the last one.
Ragnarok was the best one to me.
Yeah, and Love and Thunder. I think he leaned too heavily into it, but James Gunn for the Guardians of the Galaxy, he did all 3 of them. So,
ooh, something happened to King. Hold up, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I have no clue what happened there. Okay, continue.
and James Gunn actually did all 3 of them, so he keeps that continuity between the characters there. So
yeah, I think the coolest thing about this is like just the character development. I like in the commercial, in the trailer, they're sitting there and Star-Lord was talking to Gamela. What is her name?
Oh, which one?
The green one.
You're talking about Jesus. Now I'm blanking.
One's Nebula. I know that. That's the blue
Nebula
one.
is the sister, and
Gamora.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're talking to Gamora, and she's like saying stuff that they don't get a lot. Like, why are they why was the dead her attracted to her? And they're saying stuff, and she's like saying the reasons, and then he's like, yeah. Then she's like, it's like you should be attracted to her. Looking at Nebula, and Nebula's like she pauses for a second, and then it's like, oh God, she's kind of right.
He's like, look at your eyes, right?
She looks at Star-Lord, and Star-Lord like, stop looking at me like that.
First I want to say Thank you, Killian Brown. Welcome to Lord Brown's. Thank you, my brother. I do appreciate it. We appreciate everything.
Yeah.
We have 63 people watching. Again, wipe your feet, hit that like button, share it out to a friend. It's on Valentine's Day. We got Sexy Time Addict. Come on, man. Is that not worth a couple of likes? Sexy Time Addict? Come on, man.
Yeah, so all right. One thing I liked about this is Groot. Groot was huge, had guns, had multiple hands. Like Groot came to this for smoke. Like
He's a teenager. He's a young adult now.
Yeah, it's just crazy that we got like the old Groot at the beginning, remember? Yeah. And then we got like the little kid Groot. Then we get the teenager Groot. Now we're getting the young adult Groot, and he's buff, dude. He's like he's been in the gym for like 8 months.
Yo, he's crazy, Diesel. I like. It's a scene in the trailer where you have Star-Lord down on one knee, and Groot falls on top of him, and you think Groot crushes him. But actually, what Groot does is when he falls on top of him, he like forms an exoskeleton, and he takes the guns that's on Star-Lord that Star-Lord has, and he has his guns, and they go back to back, and they turn it around and they're shooting. Beautiful stuff.
It's gonna be good, man. I have a lot of hope for this. This is a crazy year of movies. It's just insane. Like every month, there's stuff to watch. And
hopefully we get sponsored by Paramount and
AMC. Hopefully AMC does something a little bit too.
For us. Yeah.
Yeah. Paramount, AMC. Pull that truck up.
Holla at your boys. We'll be
all right.
there.
So that's pretty much all I got on Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that people are really gonna like that movie.